That's the kind of bear we're looking for.
This week on Huntin' Fool, join member Danny Bowers as he pursues a trophy brown bear up on the wild frontier of Alaska. First discovered in 1741 and still referred to as America's last frontier, Alaska is known for its vast expanse of rural landscape, as well as its diverse wildlife that populate the area. So when Huntin' Fool member Danny Bowers got the news that his good friend Randy Hopp, who had initially won the Alaska brown bear hunt, had to pull out due to several reasons, and offered to let Danny go in his place, he jumped at the chance to experience this last frontier for himself. Being born into a life of hunting and fishing, Danny Bowers was introduced to these family traditions at a young age by his father and two brothers. With his father working in the forest industry to support the family, weekend hunting trips were the norm. Whether it was scouting for wildlife in the mountains or fishing in the rivers for salmon and steelhead, Danny's been surrounded by the outdoors in one way or another for his entire life. Now with a family of his own, Danny's come a long way since harvesting his first buck at the age of 12, and he hopes to instill the love of the outdoors into each of his two sons. After several years of being a member of Huntin' Fool, the moment finally arose where it would all pay off. So join us as we document the journey of Danny Bowers as he embarks on a truly life-altering brown bear hunt in America's last frontier.
Hunting encompasses every part of your life. You plan. You research. You map out every last detail. And when your drive for hunting is everything you do, you then become a huntin' fool.
Hi, Ted. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, Mike. Hey, Danny Bowers.
Hey, Danny.
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Tony Revilio.
Tony, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
All right, guys.
So I have land camps and I have the boat hunts, and they each have their advantages and disadvantages. On the boat, it's nice because each night you come back to a warm place and you're not putting your scent all up in the canyons and on the beaches. But then on the other side of the coin, when you're in the land camps, you're hunting anytime you're outside of the tent. But all in all, the boat really gives you the best advantage for mobility. If it's not happening in one river drainage, we just move and concentrate on another, and it usually pays off.
A few hours later, and Danny is aboard the ship that he'll call home for the next week, a relatively cozy vessel for an expedition such as this. The first evening out on the water, and a few of the other hunters decided to head out, while the remaining hunters made themselves at home aboard this watery vessel, cooking up some delicious steak dinners to mark the beginning of a once-in-a-lifetime hunt.
Huntin' Fool is brought to you by Matthews Archery, Husqvarna. If you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Red Rock Precision, the ultimate long-range shooting solution. First Light, go farther, stay longer. And Huntin' Fool, your complete hunting resource. This segment is brought to you by Matthews Archery.
The big day is finally here for Huntin' Fool member Danny Bowers, and once they confirmed the forecast looked promising, it was time to head to the Alaskan shore.
Weather in this part of the country is everything with the hunt. And every morning we check the marine weather to see what direction it is. It's all about your scent in the valley and how the surf might build on a beach so that you can get out of the skiff onto the beach, and then just as important, if not more, is getting off of the beach later. Yeah, a lot of the times in the spring hunts, we do real well cruising the shorelines, but not so much in the fall because they're concentrated in the salmon streams.
So all we're gonna do is go to the toe of that, and we're gonna go up that trail and sit down up there.
Today we're going to a new spot that I've had a lot of success in the past, and I think we'll do well there.
The duo surveyed the beautiful Alaskan wilderness, keeping their eyes peeled for any large masses of brown fur. With an estimated population of 30,000 bears statewide, it's no wonder aspiring hunters like Danny choose Alaska, because it's a hunt not many other hunters get to experience. But it's going to be tough, and Danny's ready for the challenge. Typically, bears are solitary creatures and avoid the company of other bears, which can make spotting them tricky. Exceptions occur where food sources are concentrated, such as streams, where bears can catch salmon swimming upstream to spawn. About an hour into glassing, Mike spots movement off in the distance. However, after further examination, it looked like it was a sow and her two cubs. After confirmation from Mike that this was indeed a sow and cubs, the guys relaxed, sat back, and observed nature in its purest form. Watching a sow and her cubs this close up is truly an experience for hunters like Danny. Just to be able to see these majestic creatures up close and personal was exciting enough. Hours pass, and aside from the silent cubs that decide to hang around all day, Mike and Danny are having no luck getting glass on a shooter. And as the sun begins its slow descent, Mike decided to radio the boat and call it a day.
Call him the Spirit. You read, Mike?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going real good. Just want to let you know we're going to be ready in a little while. As you see, it's clocked around and it's picking up a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be in as soon as you get it picked up.
Okay. Well, that was good, even though it was just sows and cubs. It was good to kind of get a drive.
That's cool.
And this is picking up too.
Excited upon seeing the first bear of the trip, Danny's pumped about what lay ahead. And on the trip back to the boat, he can't help but feel good about the upcoming days.
Did you know each year Huntin' Fool secures hunts all over the world with the most reliable and successful outfitters in the industry to offer turnkey opportunities that are ready to be booked? Check out the current directory of available hunts at huntfinder.com. First Light. Go farther, stay longer.
Huntin' Fool member Danny Bowers is out on the Alaskan waters with Litson Guide Service. And after a relatively exciting first day, bad weather rolled in and bear movement slowed down. After 2 more days of poor weather and no bear sightings, Danny and a few other hunters decided to break out the rods and do a little fishing to pass the time while they wait for the weather to pass.
Oh, little guy.
For an Alaskan brown bear hunt, the weather can decide a lot. And over the next few days, Danny and Mike faced dismal forecasts complete with minimal bear activity. But all of that changed as soon as the weather started to clear up. And by the time day 7 rolled around, the guys took advantage of the break in the weather and headed to shore.
I think one of the most important things that hunters come on this brown bear hunt should understand is you really need to be patient. The weather can be a big factor, and usually is, and you have to keep your head in the game on the bad weather days and be ready to go on the good weather days.
Today's day number 7. Yesterday we got weathered out, but today hopefully we can get back to the beach and get in there and glass up some more bears.
After reaching shore, the guys were hoping the break in the weather would do the trick, and they were optimistic that the bears would start moving. After several hours of glassing, Mike spots movement off in the distance.
It's just above the alders. I think it's that single. There it is again. You can see its head. That looks like a good bear if it's one bear. Yeah. Yeah, if that's one bear, that's a big bear. It's a mile and a half away and it looks long. It's a big bear. I know how to get there, but we blow everything else out in the country between here and there.
With about 1.5 miles of distance between the guys and this bear, it was going to be close to impossible to close the distance without spooking it. So the game plan was to sit tight and observe what this seemingly gentle giant would do next. After half an hour of watching this beast make the woodlands his playground, Mike notices the bear starts making its way towards the coast, and he knows that this was their one chance to close the distance.
That's a shooter, all right. That's the kind of bear we're looking for, no question about it. So I'd be going 3/4 of a mile this way, and then go along the top, and then drop down. And go over here. Let's go look at the beach, and then we'll see what the possibility of going up high.
After carefully making their way to the beach in pursuit of this monster, it seemed like Danny's time to shine was right around the corner.
There it is.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Mike has spotted a shooter bear making its way towards the beach,
There it is.
okay, and he and Danny were closing the distance quick.
Whenever you're ready. It's 2:36. I got him.
Holy crap. Thank you very much. That is an unbelievable life experience for me. Holy cow. Very thankful. Definitely a wonderful life experience. Bottom of my heart, I really appreciate this. I don't shake very often, and I'm shaking pretty good right now.
Oh, Danny, I think we got the monkey off everybody's back. Oh.
The bear we ended up taking, we spotted on the beach. It happened really, really quick, so we had to be on it, and we got on the beach and made it happen, and everybody did a really good job. Holy cow. Beautiful bear. Wow, those teeth are gnarly. Here we are on day 7 of the hunt. It's been an amazing hunt. We've seen a lot of brown bears, and we got lucky enough to take this guy on the beach. And I'd like to thank Mike from Litton's Guide Service for putting me on a bunch of bears, beautiful bears. I would like to thank Randy Hoff. He actually was the winner, and due to an illness, he wasn't able to come up here. So I got to come up in his spot, and I'm very thankful that he chose me, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It's an unbelievable experience up here. It's been great. Thank you, Mike.
It was a lot of fun. You're a good hunter.
I'd recommend Litton's Guide Service for anybody who wanted to do a coastal brown bear hunt. Their guides are very knowledgeable. The captains of the boat are very knowledgeable, and it was a wonderful experience. It's beautiful country. It's a hunt that I'll never forget. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me, and I'd really like to thank Huntin' Fool for the opportunity, and I just really appreciate it.
Danny Bowers was a great hunter. He had a lot of hunting experience. He was a good marksman. He was young and in shape, and he was a great guy to guide. It was really a pleasure. One of my favorite parts about being a guide is helping people achieve their dreams. And when they win a hunt and it comes unexpectedly, they are really, really appreciative, and they know it's a hunt of a lifetime for them, and that's really fulfilling for me.
Alaska truly is America's last frontier. And for passionate outdoorsmen such as Danny Bowers, holding on to the age-old tradition of hunting goes hand in hand with the rural lifestyle that Alaska entails. And through the help of Huntin' Fool and Mike Litson, Danny was provided with an unforgettable brown bear experience that he will cherish for the rest of his life.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Realtree's family of patterns. Family, friends, and the outdoors.
Sauce or sauce? Oh, hold on. What was that? How was I gonna?
And so I screwed that one up too.